Hey everyone, it be Onai, and I'm just kind of making this as an intro video to a new series that I'm going to be kind of starting. So if you've looked at my video or seen any of my videos from the past few years, you know that I quite frequently posted BMX racing videos. But due to several injuries and all that stuff, I'm not really doing any BMX racing, at least not for a little while. And because of that, I've actually decided to start taking up one of my old hobbies and starting to take it a little bit more seriously. So for context, I've been cubing for a little over 10 years now. I got my first cube Christmas in 2009, so a little over 10 years ago. And kind of ever since then, I've been casually solving here and there, and for a while I was actually doing it fairly often, but I never competed or never got the chance to compete until November of last year. And since then, I've done a couple more competitions. And over the years, I've just kind of naturally had or gotten some speed, but never really took it seriously until, like I said, recently when I decided to stop racing BMX. So my ultimate goal with this series is to be sub 10, and for reference, I currently average around high 13s, low 14s. My best competition average being, I believe, 14.07, done at the Houston Winter this past January. So obviously, this isn't going to happen overnight. Any cuber knows that when you're trying to break a barrier, it just doesn't happen quickly. But there are some steps that you can take to kind of help quicken the process. The most helpful step, in my opinion, and this is something that I definitely kind of needed to kind of see where I need to improve on, because it's obviously very hard to improve on your own. So the first step that I took is I got some solve analysis from Daniel Carnock, aka Derpy Cuber. So I highly recommend his services if there's an event that you really want to improve at. I highly recommend it. His solve analysis and kind of email breakdowns are very, very detailed, and he gives really, really good constructive criticism and is very open to kind of comments and any questions that you have. So I'm going to be following a lot of his advice on how I can be a better cuber. So there's three key things that Daniel told me to focus on. The first one, and that's something I've already started working on, is my F2L efficiency. And I'll be making videos on every step in the process as I go along with it, so you can expect an F2L video in the future. So the second thing he told me to work on is my cross efficiency. Now, the more you cube, the more things get into your muscle memory. And when you have bad habits in your muscle memory, it is really hard to get those to go away. So he gave me a lot of really good advice and things to focus on to help me get better in this step. The third thing, and possibly hardest thing for me to actually improve at, is going to be being better at my last layer algorithms. Like I said, I've been cubing for about 10 years, and I've known full CFOP for about 9 of those years. So all the old algorithms, all the old finger tricks are really ingrained in my muscle memory. So that's going to definitely take some time and a lot of practice to get into better habits. So yeah, I hope that outlines kind of what I'm going to be doing as far as content in the future. Obviously, there's going to be some stuff few and far between as far as this specific series, but if you have anything else that you would want me to kind of post about, I have some other ideas that I might be working on in the future. I definitely have an F2L video kind of planned out that I'll be making, since I've already started with those improvements for F2L that Daniel suggested to me a little over a week ago. So if you want to follow me on my journey to sub 10, feel free to subscribe down below, and also don't forget to follow me on Twitch, because in the future I will be doing practices on stream so I can just kind of interact with people a little bit more. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hasta luego. Ready? 13.